How's it going, everyone? And welcome to a special solo series of Wealth Strategy Secrets of the Ultra Wealthy. I'm your host, Dave Wolcott. We get a lot of the same questions from our investors about infinite banking, tax efficiency, asset protection, strategy stacking, and how to actually build wealth outside of Wall Street. And we get it, we know you're busy, so in this series, I'm breaking down complex wealth strategy topics into short, tactical episodes that you can actually use to build legacy wealth. Whether you're just starting your journey or fine-tuning your portfolio, these episodes are designed to give you high-impact insights in just a few minutes. So let's dive in.
Your work is really so important in this world of financial advice and investing. And it's so confusing out there. When I hear, based on what I do, I get asked questions all the time about money and where to invest and what to do. And I just have to say, from my vantage point of, the thousands of people I talk to on an annual basis, it's not any clearer what to do with your money and how to build wealth and how to create, some level of financial freedom. So let me ask you first is, what's your background? What makes you an authority to talk about, to give financial advice and share kind of a financial wealth building perspective?
Yeah, I appreciate that, Christina. So really, for the past 25 years, I've been investing in alternative assets and studying passive income theory versus accumulation theory. Myself, I've moved to the B and the I side of the cash flow quadrant and spent 25 years building businesses, learning how to not only grow my capital, but protect my capital. We have a top 1% podcast. I've also written top-rated book called The Holistic Wealth Strategy. And in my journey, I've really discovered that it's really not about the tactics, Christina, right? There's all kinds of great investments. We love real estate as an asset class. We invest in everything from oil and gas to raw land to, medical office buildings. I mean, lots of different asset classes. And those are really tactics. But what I think is true, and after interviewing thousands of investors, billionaires, centimillionaires, right? What's really important is to just get crystal clear clarity on what is your vision for yourself and your family, and how can that wealth actually be a source of energy for you to really achieve that vision. Because when we say that we want more money, it's not just about the size of our bank account at the end of the day. Right? When you're in your last decade, what are you going to really be thinking about? You're going to be thinking about the quality of your relationships. Where did you make impact? Right? What type of legacy did you actually leave behind? And no one's going to care how much money you actually made. Right? So in the holistic wealth strategy, we really try to provide a blueprint, because I struggled with this also. I read the purple pill, took the purple pill, with Kiyosaki, and we're all excited to invest in real estate. But it's like, what next? Right? What does this actually mean? What is really the blueprint? So in the book, we start really talking about this blueprint, right? Where you can actually start, investing in yourself as your greatest asset, right? Understanding that there's different forms of capital, not only financial capital, there's spiritual capital, there's social capital, there's physical capital, right? There's emotional capital. All of these things that are really important in terms of the makeup of you as a human, right? And where you want to go, right? So we try to focus on the financial capital to afford, some of these other things. So that's just a little bit of a precursor of how we lay it out.
And that's what I love. And I love your book, Holistic Wealth Strategy, because like you said, I'd say this, the typical financial advisor, it's just looking at some numbers, trying to figure out how much money you need in order to retire. Everything is about retirement strategy, and it's all about really hitting a number to be able to retire. I think that's about as philosophical as it gets. And it's all about the number, and nothing wrong with knowing some numbers. But like you said, for the sake of why? And what are you going to be doing with that money? And is that even enough? And the money is fuel for other types of energy and other types of capital.
Thanks for tuning in to our special solo series. If this episode sparked something for you and you're ready to learn more, head over to holisticwealthstrategy.com and download a free copy of my book. You'll also get access to our investor community where we share exclusive educational content, new opportunities, and resources designed to help you accelerate your path to freedom. And if you want to take it even further, book a call with our team to learn about our virtual family office services or join our mastermind group where we go deep into building true generational wealth. I'll see you on the next episode.